Welcome back. In this video, I will walk you through how to get started with Fusion 1.0, including how to register, how to log in, and navigate to My Folders, which is your storage space, and how to upload data, create new folders, and manage your uploaded data, such as copy, move, download, or delete. And also I'll show you how to share and modify permissions of the folders or files. Okay, so let's get started. Open any modern web browser. It can be Google Chrome, Safari, or Firefox, or any browser of your choice, and then go to fusionpub.rc.ufl.edu. okay, and hit enter. This is the landing page. So let's go ahead and register for an account. Okay, click on register. A pop-up window will appear. Then choose your login username. I will do test.user. okay, and email, let's use test@gmail.com, and then my first name I will choose test, and the last name I will choose user. Okay, and then I will set a password, and then click register. Okay, so now my account is registered. So let's go ahead and log out and try to log back in. Okay, click on the login button, enter your username. My username was test.user, and I'll type my password and then click login. There we go, I'm successfully logged in, and I can see my username on the top right corner, and this is my home page. Once you are on the home page, there are two places where data are stored. The first one is collection. This is mainly for shared data, and only selected people with permission can create collections. There are some publicly available data under collections, which we will learn in next video. And the second place is my folders, which can be accessed from this drop down, and this is the place where you upload your data. Now let's go to my folders and try to upload some data. Click this drop down and open my folders. You will see by default a private folder and a public folder. I can create more folders, but for now let's upload our data in this private folder. Okay, click that. You will see this little upload icon. Click on that icon. A pop-up window will appear, and you can drag and drop your files here, or you can browse them. So click this button. You can select as many files as you want. For now I will just upload this histology and the Visium RDS file. Okay, so I selected these two files and I open. You can see the two files are selected. Once I hit start upload, the process begins. Now I can see that those two files, the histology and the RDS, are uploaded in my private folder. Right now my data is in private, and let's say I want to organize it by organs. So I will create a new folder. You can create new folder by clicking on this drop down and select create folder. Okay, a pop-up will appear and you can give it a name. I will do kidney. Okay, then you can see a folder is created named kidney. By default any folder is created as private. We can make it public. I will show you later. So now let's move our uploaded data from private to kidney. Okay, so go to private, select the data you want to move. I want to move these two, select it, and click on this drop down. Okay, and you will see these options. select pick resources for move or copy, and now you can see two items are selected. Okay, so now go to your destination, which is kidney. So open kidney folder, and again click on the drop down. It will give you the option to move or copy. So I want to move, I'll select that. We can see our data is moved. Okay, and it's no longer in private. The same process applies for copying data from one place to another. Usually we copy data from collections to our folders because the collections are only for reading, not for writing data. So we want to copy the data from there to our folder so that we can write onto it and do different kind of processings. So now let's create a folder and copy some data from collections to that folder. Okay, so I will do this and create folder here. I will name it copied from collections, and then I will create the folder. Okay, now the folder is created. I will go to my collections and find some data, let's say frozen, and then I can select all of them by clicking on this checkbox, or I can select the ones that I want. For example, I want this. I can choose manually, or I can just jump to the this folder and select shift, and it will select all the 4 files before it. Okay, quick way of selecting multiple files. Now I will click on this drop down and pick for copy or move. Now you see 10 items were selected, and then I will go to my folders and I will go to destination, which is copied from collection, and then I will copy those data from there. Again, because we have only write access, we don't see move options here because we cannot move that data from there to this place. We can only copy it. All right, so now the copy process has started, and once the files are copied, we will be able to see them here. Okay, now we can see these items are here. How to download a data? You can download files by directly clicking on this download icon or clicking on this view icon. Both of them download the file to your local file system, or you can also download file by selecting them and clicking on this drop down and clicking this download checked resource button, and it will download the file. Now you can see the file is downloaded. Now let's see how to delete a file. Okay, so let's say I want to delete this YAML file. I will check this and click on the drop down. It will give me option to delete. I will click that and it will ask for confirmation, and once you hit delete, it will delete that file. Now we can see that it's deleted. Okay, now as I said earlier, any folder you create will be created as private. So let's go ahead and learn how to make it public. For that, click on the folder and click on this little lock icon. A pop-up window will appear and you will see this radio button that says public. Check that, and also set permission on all subfolder to make sure that all the data that's inside it are also made public. All right, so now if I go back to the folder, I will see that my kidney folder is public. Okay, but sometimes you may not want to make it public. You just want to share with specific people. So let's try this collection and share with only the users we want to share with. For that, again click on the log icon and the option will appear. In that case, you will just type the name of the person you want to share with. Let's say I want to share with myself. I will select my name, and again I will set this permission to make sure that all the subfolders and everything is also shared. And one advantage of doing this is you can also assign permissions, that the user can have edit or as a owner permission. Okay, but with public the data is only for reading, but when you are sharing with individuals you can also give them edit permission and click save. One thing to note is sharing annotations is different from sharing files or folders. So for example, this file has 3 annotations, right? So if I share this entire folder to a user, they will be able to see all these folders but not annotations. So for example, if I share this with this user Ishak and provide edit access, they will be able to see those files but not these 3 annotations. These 3 annotations are these JSON files, okay, glimpse spots and glimpse new. So to make sure that we also share annotations, we have to click on this drop down and select annotation access control, and we have to share this annotation with that person as well. Then only they will be able to access both the files and annotations. Okay,